Hey, what's up, 12s? The Hawks just nearly escaped a 21-20 victory last night over the Cincinnati Bengals. The Hawks gave up a lot of yardage, thanks to a leaky secondary, giving up big plays to wide receiver John Ross, a former UW product, who scored 2 big touchdowns. Seattle's offense started out slow, as usual, and they were only on the field for 3 plays in the first quarter. The offensive line didn't block anybody, giving it 4 quarterback sacks. They also did not help in the run game. Most of Seattle's yardage was put up on their scoring drives, from big plays from rookie receiver DK Metcalf, who had 6 receptions for 89 yards. Who knew? Head coach Pete Carroll was saying that he was something special, and I guess we should have all listened to him. You know, with those type of numbers, if he keeps this up, he could have 1,000 yards receiving and several touchdowns. Metcalf also broke a Seahawks record for most receiving yards by a rookie in their first game. Tyler Lockett was targeted only twice and caught one of them for 44 yards, and it was a touchdown. Seattle needs to spread the ball around to the receivers to be successful. Lead running back Chris Carson had 15 carries for 48 yards and a rushing touchdown. He also had 6 receptions for 35 yards and a receiving touchdown, which is pretty amazing. He got 2 of Seattle's 3 touchdowns that day. Second-year running back Rashad Penny had 16 carries for only 18 yards. And that's not good. Like, he needs to show more because Seattle really needs him if they want to go further into and get into the playoffs and further. Russell Wilson's passing efficiency was amazing in this game, completing 14 of 20 passes, which is, you know, like, it's amazing. You know, he barely threw and completed most of them. The talk of the week for Seattle's defense was how well Jadeveon Clowney and Ziggy Ansah were going to play. As you all know, Ziggy Ansah did not play, and even though Jadeveon Clowney did make a few good plays, the story of the game was focused more on the young players, with Quentin Jefferson making 6 tackles, 2 sacks, and 2 tackles for loss. Seattle's defensive line completely stopped Cincinnati's running game, and players up front such as Al Woods, Poona Ford, Quentin Jefferson, and Rasheem Green. Green had a game-saving sack forced fumble to save the game right at the end. For special teams, rookie Ben Burke-Kirven, a local UW product, forced a fumble and recovered it on Seattle's second punt of the game, putting them deep in Cincinnati's territory. Unfortunately, they did not get a score. Special teams gunner Nico Thorpe, tight end Will Dissly, and defensive tackle Poona Ford all sustained minor injuries, and Poona Ford had a calf strain, so it's unsure about him. He may not be back by next week. But Pete Carroll is hopeful. Pete Carroll said they held out Ziggy Ansah because they were thinking long term, and they didn't want to injure him again on the first game of the season, which would be pointless. You know, even though they they played bad in the game, it is more important that he's available later down the road when they really need him for the LA games. And guard Mike Iupati did not play in this game. Who knows if he'll ever be well? So, you know, this will be a constant story going forward, you know. And even if he finally makes it to a game, who knows how healthy he'll be to stay in there. So we're going to probably see a lot from the younger backup guards playing. Like Ethan Posick, he was decent, but he gave a lot of people run right by him, so they need to do something. On Monday, Seattle brought back cornerback Jamar Taylor, who was their starting nickel corner in the preseason. It's very obvious that, you know, Pete Carroll was not happy about how well the secondary performed. So, I don't know, who knows, Tedric Thompson could be not playing next week. You know, it could be Marquise Blair, who, you know, it's obvious Seattle drafted him in the second round, so, you know, Pete Carroll obviously wants him to be the starter down the road eventually, so something needs to happen with the secondary to get things going. You know, we don't want any more of what happened yesterday to happen, you know, against, you know, the better offenses like the Rams and Steelers. So hopefully they fix their problem, the issue. Seattle will go on the road next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And the biggest areas they need to fix before this next game is their offensive line, their blocking, and pass protection. That was very important. They also need to improve in the run game to help out running backs such as Chris Carson and Rashad Penny. And also, they need to get their pass rush going early in this game, with Ziggy Ansah back and Jadeveon Clowney. With both of them going, that could really help Seattle's secondary. Even though they struggle, it could cause, you know, Ben Roethlisberger to throw really bad passes to be picked off. So, with a good pass rush and good tackling by the linebackers, that could compensate for their secondary. So hopefully they get that going. Thanks for watching this movie. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a like because you're a great fan. And also, if you have any ideas for future movies, please leave them below as well, because that would be very helpful, because I need ideas to keep this channel going. And finally, subscribe to get more awesome content, and hit the notification bell below to get notified. Thanks.